This subreddit is called Nobody Asked, and it's basically people posting screenshots of people like saying random things, like saying stuff that doesn't pertain to the original post or whatever. So yeah. Today, I have Bluey with me. Hello, Bluey. You're so cute. And today I'm gonna let's get into reading some posts for real life. All right, you guys know the drill. Channel mode. See, let's see, it's 7:37, right? I was gonna say I might try to catch the Amtrak coming through, but I think the Amtrak already came through. All right, so first we got this one, which is I'm just gonna read some of the comments on it. Yeah, lost Redditors. Some people are actually okay. I don't know what's up with this. Throughout my day, I am moving at my own pace. When I find flow in everything is great, I realize I'm not thinking. Okay, it's about ADHD. It's funny. Oh, I hate these. Oh, 100%. I think they really are. I think they all are. And only that. The only way that they were able to make that movie post 3 hours ago. Echo. I can't tell what this was supposed to be. I don't know what that one is. I can't read it. Because it was cut off. I get laid often and greatly. And have never had to pay a dime. Sure, dude. So no loss of pleasure here. I hope, or I'm just the pride of knowing that I'll never have to pay. I can't believe 10 people upvoted that. I know this is 11. Usually the first upvote is automatically from you, so automatically from the poster. So oh, I'm not doing that one. That was a long one. JP Hi-Fi, that's Australia. That's pretty much the Australian version of Best Buy. Motorola Signature. That actually looks like a really cool phone. It's kind of thin too. Probably not as thin as, it could be as thin as my new iPhone, but had an older Motorola phone, analog, 25 years ago, where it had a recording function, recording conversations. Stolen from me after I had fallen asleep on the council bus to Sydney. They had great electronics. Edit, bought a soundbar JBL from JB Hi-Fi in Brisbane a month ago. Very good service. Would recommend that too. Hey, shout out to Sydney and Brisbane. That's where Bluey's from. Is Brisbane. Didn't think I'd see. Nobody asked about your phone being stolen though. Grandma Day, if you are proud to be a grandma, let the whole world know today. Oh no. I'm glad you have grandchildren. John and I will never have any. Of course, Rebecca was single when she died. Brett married a woman who had a tubal litigation. That's her choice. She has two granddaughters, but they don't see the grandchildren. I don't know what this lady's talking about. Also, yeah, that has okay. I think I've seen these little squeaky. That looks so creepy, but looks like a Okay, explain how. I remember buying one for my boyfriend in the late 1980s because he had such an appetite. That's gross. And my last boyfriend, I cut him loose because of the wandering wood. Spelled wandering wrong. It's an A, not an O. All right. Delete one for when I first entered high school. I tried my hardest to be groomed by a because my brain was running on. Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, Twitter is a cesspool. I deleted my. I just ended up deleting my Twitter because like there's just a lot on there, a lot of dumb shit on there. I mean, I dropped a bunch of money at the mall. No, you didn't feel great about it, but my ass just doesn't quite fit a 34. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. He meant he bought. I thought he meant like he literally dropped money, like he threw money on the ground or something. It's quite 30 after all the squats anymore. Right. Okay. No, I like old Minecraft better. I refuse to use copper stuff like netherite. I don't believe in the netherite or copper. Okay. You can keep that to yourself, you know. Not to brag or anything, but me and Justin Bieber have the same birthday, March 1st. Is his birthday March 1st? I want to see what day his birthday's on because I thought I don't know. I don't think it's March 1st. I forgot I was looking up B Stein on here, or Ben Stein, not B Stein. Um, Justin Bieber. Oh, it is March 1st. Okay. Uh, Here's a fun fact for you. Two little fun facts, actually. So, March 1st is my dad's birthday, and March 1st is also the birthday of the lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey. And I know that because, I follow a lot of, I did follow a lot of, like, classic rock pages on my old Facebook. And, so my dad's like, hey, your birthday is the same as this guy, Roger Daltrey, from The Who. And he also used to be a sheet metal worker. Just like my dad. My dad used to do sheet metal. He still works, but he doesn't work for the company that he worked for anymore. Obviously, he retired from there, but he does like odd jobs. So yeah, but I feel like you can leave Justin Bieber out of this. Yeah. Pokemon now has official wedding rings. That's kind of cool. I don't never really liked Pokemon. I don't know why they used two Pikachus for this instead of just one. Cool. Too bad marriage is not in my timeline because my last relationship for 6 years and it ended 5 months ago, and I decided if anything happened with that relationship due to how long it was, that's what she said, I was officially done dating. Dated way too many people who played with my heart. Sure you did. So I'm fed up with dating. So don't even ask me out here. It will be my nobody. No, nobody. You really think people are gonna ask you out on TikTok of all places? Is that TikTok? Or is that? I think that's Instagram. You think people are gonna ask you out on Instagram? Oh, I am not reading that one. 1 billion rows on a Google sheet. No, I'm not gonna do that one. All right. Oh, I can't read that one. Okay, I don't know. I think it's French, right? I'm guessing it's French by what this is, but I can't. I don't read French, so I don't know French. Yeah. Okay, I see it. Wait, it looks like, is it a real? When it comes to every reason why a young, I don't know what the hell. I've never seen anybody share a link to an actual. You could have just screenshotted it. Most people just screenshot their stuff. I heard some. Might have been Amtrak. I know Amtrak is notorious for being late too, so that could be Amtrak. I know they're supposed to stop in Lapeer at like 7:08, and they make their way to Flint about 7:20 or 7:20, 7:30, I think. So that could be Amtrak. It depends on like how off-ride POV. Okay. I used this video as B-roll footage for a 10-minute documentary for National History Day for my 10th grade history class last year. Me and my boyfriend were the only individual documentaries. Me and my boyfriend went to the next competition but didn't win. They have really big self-esteem issues, and they're a big sore loser. Me and our best friend had to step in before they got. That's okay. There might be. I'm not saying that there's not other issues with this person's life, but if you want to unalive yourself just because you didn't win a project on a project, that's pathetic. We're still together almost a year. After almost a year, we're very happy together. Okay, did we ask though? My dad would yell at us from the living room to quit horsing around in the bedroom and go to sleep. My mom would yell from the kitchen, "We don't have any horses that could." Oh my god, that's silly though. I like that one actually. I mean, the good old days where you can hit your brother without the what? No, okay. I have so many. Okay, so my as someone who had a brother, yes, had a brother. I think I've talked about it before. He passed away just over 2 years ago. Um, he would always hit me. I would never retaliate back, but he would always like hit me and stuff. And that never, no one I've never heard of unless the sibling that's hitting you is an older adult. Like if they're an adult and you're still a child, then I could see the police stepping in. But like if you're around the same age, like let's say you're 12 and your brother is 11 or something like that, then cops wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. So I have so many. But like if your brother's 21 and you're 14, then that's probably when the cops would step in. I ain't gonna read that one. I thought that was. I'm 50 years old. I'm a fifth of the age of the United States. That's kind of funny. By the way, I just turned 18 and I need you all to tell me which is more important, money or love. Okay, this guy. I'm gonna say that this guy is crushing on somebody, but he doesn't have a job, or I don't know. I thought I was in r slash what is aving? I don't know. Nobody asked. Yeah, like seriously, nobody. I don't know what r slash aving is, and I'm kind of afraid to. OMG, cool art, but the old toxic player in the DND in my DND group uses art as a reference for her worst character. OMG, I'm so glad she left the group because it was right before she was about to play said character with a backstory that made everyone uncomfortable. It would have been so bad. Cool art though. I'm loving it. Okay, nobody asked about that, but like I mean, they use it as a reference. I don't know if that means that's something else, but I don't know what that one is. Okay, why are people posting text posts of this? When a girl walks in with a little itty bitty waist and everything, and you think she gets sprung. I've had big butt in my face before. Sat on you. I'm just lucky. No, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did the person with the big ass clap? Not like clapping ass cheeks, but did they clap their hands? All right. The eye has a separate immune system, which means you have two immune systems, and it's also trained. I think I hear train. Cool. Uh, I mean like a train going rolling by, not on my scanner. Because I think thought I heard a horn, but I could be wrong. Also, the reason you might lose your eye if they get infected, the body can differentiate between the eye being a foreign object or one of them, so it attacks. There were hurricanes so strong it could crush your lungs if you entered it. It could be compared to sea level pressure. I'm gonna update this later. Update it with what, you dumbass? What do these two sentences have to do with each other? Well, actually, the first one's more of a paragraph. Bi erasure is so real, y'all wouldn't believe me unless I ate pussy on Eat IG Live. That's hilarious. Oh, you're bi? So why, as a woman, do you date men then? I'm straight and never tried bi. Okay. Well, I like how that person has no profile picture, so you didn't have to put a blanket out. Imagine if you were an astronaut and you went to space to look down at your little Earth. Your issues about your face will seem beyond this. Okay, this is an art. This is an I'm 14 and this is deep. All right. Well, I'm not an astronaut. I'm not going into space and I have to live with myself and my own issues. Well, that's why I said imagine it. Wait. Oh, that's why I said imagine no one was talking to you. That's hilarious. Oh, so you're so fake. Even China denied they made you. Oh my god, that is funny. You that from Pinterest, bro? Oh, I can't read that one. Also, I see that Samsung tablet. Yes, I know it's a Samsung tablet because of the dock down here. My tablet will do that sometimes too. I call my girlfriend mommy. Or is it the other way around where you call your mommy girlfriend, your girlfriend? Down, 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 down. This is how regular massages. Okay, that one's probably. Man, my wiener must be in the best shape. Oh, y'all should see my D from the massaging. Those are creepy, and they probably like talk about that shit with like they probably DM women, DM girls or something. Uh, okay, that text is so little I can't read it. I'm sorry. Oh hell no. Oh look, there's a lot. Wow, this must be like an ongoing theme or something. Nobody asked. Stretch your. Okay. Nobody asked about your ear holes. Nobody asked about your opinion. Nobody cares. What is the caption on this one says? I didn't really ask. Yeah. Just in that one. Oh. Damn it. I heard something. I literally have no idea. Hey, there's that one again. I have both, and they're both awesome. I have the 3DS is superior. I have the 3DS DS library is so peak handheld gaming, in my opinion. I used to have a DS, not a 3DS, a DS, and it was actually something that was given to me by one of my. They just had one like sitting around or something, and like, hey, I bought this off of somebody at a gas station, or like I met somebody at a gas station to buy this, and I don't want it. Do you want it? Sure. And I only had one game for it because there was like, I don't know. Think about it on eBay or something. It was a game called Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? And it was the first Adventure Time video game. First Adventure Time console game. It was kind of fun. I won't lie. Of course, wait, what? Okay, this one's yeah. Nobody asked, but it's a cat. Like, why would you share it here? When was this posted? 3 months ago, huh? Is this sub dead? Oh, when I was in the Corps, I went home with a guy to help move his wife and child to Lejeune. Okay, for just so you guys know. Ooh, I hear a train. Just so you guys know, Camp Lejeune was famous for like their water issues, like contaminated water or something. His family came over. There was packing, eating dinner, eating, drinking, hanging, and having a good time. I crashed on the couch by myself at 2 in the morning. Woke up around 3:30 to his 15-year-old sister. Yo! So you're just gonna admit to you're just gonna admit to you're just gonna admit to that. Yeah. All right. Thought I saw something over there. Yes, I had a morale courage to tell her to stop. Sure. Okay. If this really happened, I highly doubt you told her to stop. I had done little to even acknowledge her, let alone flirt with her. She knew exactly what she was doing. I told her if she really loved me and wanted me, she could come after me when she was 18. Yeah, yeah. You just admitted to either if that's true, which I hope to God it's not. Wow. When you crack a cymbal, I know what they're talking about, by the way. What we think of this tattoo? My brother had a similar tattoo, actually. No correlation. Yeah, exactly. Nobody cares about your goddamn tattoo. South Beach versus slave owners? A 22-year-old, 6'4", 170-pound man named Jesse Johnson murdered his 20-year-old younger sister over an argument on Trump caught on the video. What? This is fucking weird. I hear your complaints. The channel's reset search. Now, the subscriber reloads is launching January 9th. This is old. Okay. Content link in the bio. My cat passed away on October 9th. My profile picture is my cat. That's my cat that passed away. Okay. I'm sad that your cat passed away because losing a pet's really hard, but nobody cares that your profile picture is your dead cat. I mean, well, I wouldn't say nobody cares. I'm sure you care. Your family care. Calendar. Okay. My birthday is August. I know most of these are brain rot, but I have a soft spot for I don't know what Asgore is. Driving drunk because I made one short of it and I made me grow 3,000. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Fun fact that one of theme has Epstein, and then the very next one is Charlie Kirk. Really? I have no idea what they're talking about. Oh hell no. The last one looked genuinely terrifying. Yeah. Speaking of fucking terrifying, it's 5:42 a.m. and I have the scariest fucking dream. Learn how to spell, my dude. I had the scariest fucking dream of my life. I'm gonna read it like they wrote it. Are you 12? This kid must be 12 here. Also belongs on Young People YouTube. I really do not want to see Toothless. I really want to see Toothless. Oh, it's a cosplayer. I've seen some of those videos. I just watched one with this guy dressed as him from the Powerpuff Girls. I thought it was really cool. Is that Kanye? No. I can't read that one. Is this from Facebook? Yeah. Maybe that's that same guy. I think that might be that same guy. Wait, is that a girl or a guy? No, that is a girl. Okay. I thought that was a guy for some reason. Because I don't know. Yeah, I ain't going to try reading that one. I'm shitting my guts out. It's spicy as hell and it hurts. Wow. Would you eat Taco Bell or Chipotle? Maybe some Qdoba? Or did you have gas station sushi? No, why are people there should have to be an IQ test for people to have internet access. Alright? I'm just going to say it. We got a choice of chili or beef with chips and water bottles. All free. It was actually kind of fun. People were helping each other out, or helping each other get food and sharing books and snacks with each other. People were playing card games. It was nice. Well, I don't eat either. Do cow is gross. Plus, not risking I don't know what that is. I don't know what I don't know. Anaphylaxis. I know what anaphylaxis is, but I don't know what anaphylaxis tolfagal. Anaphylaxis is when you have an allergic reaction to something. Like if you're allergic to peanuts and you eat a peanut, you go into anaphylaxis, and that's like you have to have an EpiPen and all that. But I don't know what this one is from mammal products. I don't think you can get anaphylaxis from animal products, but I could be wrong. And then greasy chips to wash it down. My Lord Nightmare, I'm so sorry. My Lord, wash it down. My Lord Nightmare, so sorry, but glad others had proper food to share. Nobody asked, though. Thanksgiving dinner, myself and my significant other don't have anywhere else to go. What is this from next door? Yeah. I love to eat anyone selling or giving away any plates. Let me know. Thanks in advance. My son is allergic to my Bichon. How are you allergic to a hypoallergenic dog? So he's living with his family in Philly. I miss him, but looking for a hypoallergenic small dog. Bichons are hypoallergenic. I don't know how your kid could be allergic to a hypoallergenic dog. I know, my mom had 2 of them. Most of the dogs my mom's gotten are hypoallergenic. The only one that she got that wasn't is her German Shepherd, and we don't know where she's at right now, but she's a good dog. I'm sure she's like still alive. I mean, she's 10 now. She gotta be 10 now, or close to it. What is this? I really hate, and I mean hate, Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots 2011. That movie came out in 2011? I didn't know it was that old. Okay. One of the only things I have in common with her is that we both have high pitched voices. I I don't I don't know. I don't know. It seems like I'm getting into a random. Okay. Got mine for $16. What is that? Oh, that's okay. That's Transformers. Okay. I'd never pay a penny, 1 penny over. I got the Devastation Soldiers 2-pack for $25 and ended up buying 3 of those. Okay. Who cares? Is that who? I think that's John. I think that's Lyndon Johnson, right? I think it's Lyndon Johnson. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Australia. Meanwhile, France. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Not everyone being serious about Australia doing that and doing that. USA is way too political. I don't know which one we're supposed to be. TikTok about how the country switched color. Oh, the TVs. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Donald Trump should he win his $230 million lawsuit against the Department of Justice, the suit determined by the DOJ executives to appoint Donald Trump because the Inspector General who would rule the ethics was fired by Pam Bondi. Really? Corruption? Okay. Okay. I'm not going to do the long ones. Kudos to The View for calling out J.D. Vance for his failure to condone or condemn racism expressed by the GOP white men, not kids, so insecure that they had to practice a lived experience based on racism and white supremacy. Shame on J.D. Vance for embracing white supremacy. Oh my God. Yeah. Lil born then. Well, I wasn't born in a hospital though. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna probably, yeah, I'm just getting, these are just, okay. Beautiful markings on your cat. I love all animals, but especially cats. I used to have 3 cats, and they have been a lifesaver for me, especially when my mother died in 2004, and then a year after was Hurricane Katrina, and one of my best friends died on September 1st, 2013. Okay, that's sad, but do we ask? You didn't have to tell us your biography, all right? I love there's this one guy who did like voice impressions. He was really funny, and he went, Mr. President, what's your thoughts on Hurricane Katrina? He goes, we're gonna find that bitch and we're gonna bring her to justice. You know, he was talking about George Bush. I thought it was funny. All right, that'll be it for this video. It was, yeah, it's about as long as the other ones, but this will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me reading some of these videos, reading some of these posts. I think this sub might be dead, honestly. I mean, it's got it's got it doesn't say how many members it has, but this is 13,000 weekly viewers. Weekly 13,000 weekly visitors. Goddamn. All right. Anyways, me and Bluey will see you guys. Hey, what are you doing under there, huh? You taking a nap? Are you taking a nap under there? Yeah, I see you. Is it comfortable? Huh? Is it comfortable down there? Why you lay under there like that? Is that one of your hideaways? Huh? What you doing?